Hey guys, alright, so today's video is on the Sunday Riley, Luna, and Good Jeans products. It's not going to be a review, but it's more like I got few questions from some of you whether I am familiar with Sunday Riley products or not, and what my takes are. I haven't posted a video on these yet because I wasn't quite ready for this. um, I mean, I've been using this for a while, but I felt like it was a bit premature for me to really go over my takes on them. So that's why I haven't really posted it yet. But if you are thinking about these products, then I just want to share a few pointers that I myself considered on the things that I actually consider before I get new skincares. I so hopefully that's helpful for you. So here you go. Okay, so the Sunday Riley products has been out for some time, and I wanna say it was a bit sensational. Like it got very popular. It was like something that everybody basically talked about in a skincare world. So it's if you've never heard about Sunday Riley before, then these are the two of her products that's most, I guess, well known: the Sunday Riley Luna and Sunday Riley Good Jeans. Okay, as I said it before on my other videos for other products, if a particular product really gets the brand's name out there, then that product usually was a bit innovative, groundbreaking, I guess, and kind of set themselves apart from what's already out there. Okay, so that doesn't always mean it's a good product, but that means there's something about that product that's very appealing to the public. Or it's possible it's all about a very good marketing. However, nothing wrong with good marketing, you guys, because it doesn't matter how amazing the product is. If nobody knows about it, what's the point, right? So it's a good marketing. If it's a good marketing, then hey, good job to them. But if it's really the product, again, wow, good job, Sunday Riley. However, these are not a cheap product, okay? Each bottle costs you about at least $100 or more. Each bottle, I think, is a little over $100 at this point. So it's not a cheap product, okay? But again, it claims so many wonderful things. It claims brightening, it claims even tone skin, like everything basically. It's going to help fight against the wrinkles and everything. I mean, isn't that why we're so into skincare and makeup and all that stuff? Because it doesn't matter that you're already using a good product, because we always wonder, is there a product that's better? You know? And that could be why there's always a new product that comes out. But anyways, so these are the few things that I consider myself before I purchase these two, and also these are the things that I consider for every skin before I purchase a skincare. So hopefully it's helpful for you. The first one that you should consider is you need to know what your skin is like, okay? Because your skin and your mom's skin is different. Your skin and my skin is different. Although the skin's very genetic, so what worked for your mom is very likely might work for you. But again, the point is everybody has a different types of skin, okay? Even for my own skin, the type of skincare routine that I have for the summer and then the one that I have for winter is different. What I need and what I use is slightly different. So again, you really need to understand what your skin is like and what your skin needs, okay? And the second thing is you need to know, or you need to learn how to read or what's in the product. So you need to check out the ingredient list. Ingredient list can be very important because it gives you some idea of what to expect from the product. And Just because two products has the same ingredient doesn't necessarily mean they're going to do the same thing for you, because again the concentration might be different. And the rule of thumb is, and this is per the FDA regulation for cosmetics in the US, the first ingredient that the brand or manufacturers list is the ingredient that's mostly in it. Okay? And the last ingredient they list on the ingredient list is the least amount in it. Okay? You get the gist of it. So whatever you see first is the abundance in that product. Okay? And then whatever ingredient they have at the end of the ingredient list is the least amount. Okay? That doesn't mean just because there's so little of whatever product in it doesn't mean the product doesn't have a lot. It's possible that particular ingredient is very potent, so you don't need a lot. Okay? Or it's possible that they have to follow a regulation. That could be why. But anyway, so there are a lot of things that you need to consider. And then obviously if you're watching my video, you are doing your research, so there are tons of informations out there. You can read them over, you can watch the videos, but again, just because their skins and your skin's different, so when you are taking those information, add your own grain of salt. Okay, just don't believe everything that they say. The other thing is, if you can get your hand on a deluxe sample of a product that you want to try, good for you, because that gives you a better idea about the product. And the deluxe samples have gone through the manufacturer packaging process, so you went through some kind of regulation and standards, so it's more likely it's sterile, and it will give you a good idea of what that product is going to do. But if you cannot, or because it's so hard to get a deluxe sample, then go to a store and try to get a little sample of the product. Like Sephora has a good sampling service in their store. You can request it and they give you that item in a little jar. But the problem with that is, because some people say, hey, I had a really bad experience from the sample I got, so the product is bad. Okay, that doesn't really mean that the product is bad. It's possible, but however, it's possible also that the sample was bad, because depending on the original packaging, the product you got in a jar might have already expired or might have been exposed to germs, like other people might be touching it and all that stuff. Okay, so that's why there are a few things that you need to consider. And even after all that, and you decide to go for this, again, then you need to know, do I really need this? So the Luna oil, it has retinol in it. The Good Genes, it has what's called lactic acid in it. They are both good skincare ingredients. They do similar things, but they work differently, and they actually work the best if you use them together, not at the same time, not necessarily at the same time, but if you just kind of incorporate them into your skincare line. Okay, because of the retinol product, they recommend you to use this at nighttime. Here's the thing with retinol. The retinol is like a frenemy. Okay, oh, it's an amazing product. It does wonders for you, but however, it can also make you very disappointed. It can end up flaring your skin up more than before, or you might see unnecessary dryness, patches, and things like that. Okay, so it's something that that most people can benefit from, but however, you really need to use the right kind of retinol. Okay, and it's a bit tricky to tell which kind of retinol works for you. There are tons of over-the-counter retinol products that you can purchase. Okay, it's got many different concentrations, it's got many different, I guess, textures and all that too. But if your dermatologist or your doctor decides that those are not the right one for you because of whatever the condition that you have, there are prescription topical retinol products, and there's prescription oral retinol products too. Obviously, those are not for everybody, but again, it's out there too. However, regardless of what type of retinol it is, if you are pregnant or if you are thinking of becoming pregnant, it's recommended that you stay away from them. Okay, so if you need more information on those, obviously you highly recommend you to check with your OBGYN, your doctor. But again, because the retinol it's considered teratogenic for your babies, that's why for those prescription ones, you have to qualify or you go through some requirements before you are allowed to use them. So there are a few things to consider. And the other thing is, this particular product, whether you are used to retinol products, whether you've been using a retinol products or whether you're naive to a retinol products, you're going to experience a different result. Okay, so that's why it's a bit tricky to tell whether it's a good product for you or not. The other thing is the Good Genes product. As I said it before, it has lactic acid in it. Lactic acid is the part of the AHAs. You've heard of it before, probably the alpha hydroxy acid, like glycolic acid and things like that are part of it. Okay, and lactic acid is also the AHAs, but it's a bit milder. What they do is they exfoliate your skin. They get rid of the dead cells and all that. The retinol, it also get rid of your top layers of your skin. It helps you with reversing the sun damages. It helps you with wrinkles. It helps you with the collagen production. It basically helps you helps your cell to increase its turnover. Okay, and the lactic acid or the AHAs, what they do is they basically slough off the top layer of it. So hence, you might notice more benefit, or this might work better because it can get into your skin, so to speak. Okay, so that's why if you were to be using them together, it's recommended that you use this in the morning and you use this at nighttime. So those are, I guess, some informations that you should know about these two products before you decide to purchase them. These are not bad, but again, I'm going to do my full, I guess, review a little later, because at this point I feel like it's a bit premature. But I wanted to share some information with you in case you're thinking of purchasing these two products. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful for you, and I love to know what you decide to do and if what your experience was like with these products too. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.